Virgo, what I'm hearing for you at this time is you are leaving something for something so much better. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, rising sign of Virgo, wherever Virgo is heavy in your chart, wherever you feel which calendar you fall in, this message is most likely for you. So, what I'm hearing is these boots are made for walking. That song just popped in as I heard Virgo when I'm hearing your name. And it doesn't necessarily mean romance, but let me tell you what I see. I do see somebody walking away from one person. So it may very well be a family member or a friend, of course, a romantic partner. But the beauty of it is on the other side of that, there is something so much better. Now, the card that came out for you right now is the Queen of Cups. And I love this for you because this is what we get when we are in a position of personal power. That's what this is talking about. Empowered you because your heart is wide open, but it is protected. So it's falling in love with a new career, a new project, a new person. Whatever this is, this new coming in for you makes you glow like the golden in this card. It's like a beautiful energy for Virgo. And I really like this because so many of you need this. And it's going to fill many cups. That's what I just heard. It's going to fill many cups. But let's see as we continue to go along what's really happening. Because there are a group of you who are getting ready to really take a dive into this new venture. Doesn't mean you're not afraid. I'm sure you are. We always are. The adrenaline rush itself of taking a risk in a different direction. Now that really wakes everything up and that makes you want to live life again. Even though there's that apprehensive energy in there, that will fade as you focus on what you want. I hope that helps whoever needed that information. Now, the card that just fell on the floor is it is about time. You are climbing up the stairway to your own personal ascension, Virgo. You are climbing up in a different frame of life because you made these changes. And because of that, you're still going to be walking away from one thing or another. This is about balance. We don't get the Justice card until we come into a place of balance from the inner divine feminine, your inner masculine logic, heart. When we can see through the light and the dark, because there is a positive and negative to both sides, when we can balance that out, that's when we walk up the stairs, and that is the justice rising up in your own life. And that's exactly what you're doing. These boots are made for walking because you are going to take a journey that is going to lead you into a different avenue of life, and it is going to be fulfilling. For most of you, the whole venture is based on this one move, one step. So I hope that that really resonates with you. Let us know in the comments. Are you getting ready to make a big change? Can you see it? Is it there? Did you just do it? And it's going to be very, very powerful. Now, for another group of Virgos, I do feel that there's something very important you need to take care of. Very important. This may be a document because I am seeing paperwork. And if you know me, if you're new to my channel, I see visions. I tell you what I see in the vision. Some of it is exactly what's going on in somebody's life. I'll describe it. But yet there's that other aspect that comes to it where it may even be part of yours or somebody you're watching for. And welcome. This particular document does look like it's a contract of some type. This is important. You need to read the document. There's something on it. It does have the time and date stamp like in the court system when they date stamp the documents, the legal documents. So I feel it's a legal document. And you may be even hesitating. This is a card that came out while I was talking. The Two of Swords. You're blinded. You don't know what to do in this situation, whatever this is, whether it's signing on to something and accepting a role or a position or whatever comes with this contract. Some of you have the opportunity to recoup a certain amount of money, a certain amount of, I'm going to call it pentacles, because pentacles encompass everything on the material plane. So this may very well be your home, car. You have an opportunity to recoup, and that's what I feel that contract or that document is about. You may be having a little bit of apprehension because you know the person, or it's not really something you want to do. And if you're familiar with the system, it's exhausting, and that's what came out. The Nine of Wands. You're exhausted. You don't want to do it because you know how long it takes to go through the whole process, and feeling like, ugh, when you go through it, right? You just dive into this really low energy, but it doesn't stay that way. So just learn to temper it as you go through this. But that decision is going to be made in the next few weeks. You're going to make this decision. It could be a few hours for some of you, or a few weeks for some of you. This is an important decision. It has everything to do with your personal self-value. So as you look at this situation with the blindfold on and the swords are down, that means you're not communicating, you're not signing. Swords indicates that contract. There is nothing moving right now. It's kind of like stagnant energy, and it may be even draining you because it isn't done, it isn't taken care of and resolved. And just the idea of doing this to somebody you love, it isn't an easy thing for people to just, some I guess, but majority of us on this channel, you guys with me, it's not that easy of a thing to do, to take somebody to court. That's a hard thing to do when you love them. But this is proving how important you are to yourself. And that's what I feel is wrong in the situation. Let us know if this is you. In this situation, you were taken advantage of multiple times. Over and over again, Virgo, you may have been at your wit's end, but yet still holding it inside and acting like everything's a-okay, when it really isn't a-okay. This individual, and again, I'm seeing in my vision one, but it can be more than that. This could be an entire family, and that's a leader of the family, the leader of the group. I see that they've done it more times than you can possibly imagine. Oh, this is lovely. And yet you still stuck by their side. So there's this boundary that was crossed and never corrected, because I feel this individual, this leader, doesn't care about boundaries. They wouldn't care if you enforced them. Probably laugh in your face. Like they're not. Well, let me show you. Well, let's see if we can pull them out of this negative pile. These are my cards that I use for negative. Let's just see if anything falls out that can give a little bit of a description. Okay. The reason I'm laughing is you got the Ace of Cups. This is the negative side of what we're dealing with. Okay. Whoever you could have been dealing with may have been a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's really talking about love, abundance. This is about feeling escalated in life, joy. When we get this cup, this is a good thing, but it can also be very, very scary. Remember, in the beginning of the reading, I said you're walking away from something and going towards something much better. That was when I showed you the Queen of Cups in the beginning. You also had the Ace of Cups. Your benefit is also your greatest fear. So as you're walking to get this new thing, new person, new location, it also holds a lot of fear and fragile ego, about a fragile ego, and that has to do with your personal value. Do you deserve this? Yes, you do. You do. You know you do, because you didn't do anything to hurt anybody to get this beautiful thing coming in. So you are being guided to really, really take a leap of faith on yourself, reconsider any doubts, reevaluate it, and just go with the flow in your life. Your intuition will guide you in the right direction, Virgo. You'll know exactly what to do. Now I'm going to pull one more card for those of you who are still here, and this will be your guided message from me to you, through me to you. You have the Three of Pentacles, and what I'm hearing for you is this is about working in a group effort. Two people creating a relationship. That's you, that's them, and the relationship. It's a trinity, mind, body, and soul, that you are getting ready to make this change because it is way past time. This should have been happening back in like July, maybe June of last year for a small amount of you, and the rest of you, it is coming in June or July. And then there's the group in this time frame. This video is timeless. There is no time limit. Time is linear. It doesn't hold a specific spot other than memory. And that is the only time it really does. Going forward, things change. So if it hasn't happened yet, it can change. Yeah. So this is about you valuing your time, your effort to want to know if you should take something to court, create the document, whatever this paperwork is really about. And for others, this has everything to do with how you are viewed in a relationship. The relationship you thought you were supposed to be in. And this could be your boss. This may be a romantic partner. I think it's romantic partner because love is definitely on the rise right now. You're going to see that happening very, very soon. But let us know with you. Much love.